Morphogenics podcast is it's a podcast that interviews or talks with and has discussions with people in the agribusiness as well as the food industries. So it's our aim is to have discussions and interviews with people doing interesting things in those industries. So I'm very happy to have you as a guest today on the podcast. All right, and an ideal client. How big does an ideal client have to be considered a prospect?
Well, anybody who's looking for the containment and recovery, I can work with. Mm-hmm. I work for small guys to large manufacturers out in California. Someone who does trees is a huge nursery that's having the same problem.
Right.
And they're a major player in the industry.
All right. Excellent.
Put some stuff in.
Okay.
But the big thing is anybody, because what they're using, they can't have runoff into the environment, most likely. That has to be contained some way. Mm-hmm. So this is where we come in. And let's say a year ago, I was contacted by a company and I went out there and I toured their facility. They were under rapid expansion. So they were using one place, but that wasn't the place where they were going to do all the washing. So what we did is I put a temporary system in for them without penetrating the ground. We put all our equipment in, they're washing there, and then we just went back out there. The new facility's open, the new addition where they're making for that area. So we moved the system over for them. So, it leaves no environmental footprint and it has the ability to relocate. And they really like that aspect of it.
Okay, excellent. Those two aspects, to reiterate, it was the fact that it doesn't leave an environmental footprint, and the other thing was?
It can be relocated.
Right, okay. What else would you consider is a value add or a ISP selling aspect of your solution, besides those two?
Well, you're saving water, right? And there's a cost associated with that. And also, we're supplying them the non-skid work surface for their employees. So they're not actually standing in the water on the concrete. So you have the OSHA requirement you're meeting, and then that you have the ability to move it instead of being stationary, I think is one of the big selling points. And either I could tie in, there's many ways that we could take the water from the roof to put into the system that they can reuse. And also, the ability to relocate it, I think is the biggest.
Okay, excellent. Okay. Good. Yeah, I'd love to keep in touch.
All right, it was nice meeting you. I look forward to working with you.
Likewise, Al. Likewise. Have a great day further.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes, thanks, man. Just goodbye.
Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information useful, please click the like button and please subscribe to receive new information from the food and agribusiness industry. Thank you. Goodbye.